Hey loves, this is the series Unfiltered Feminine Wisdom. Consistency is the real romance. Consistency builds safety. Big gestures don't replace consistency, ever. Big gestures will never ever beat consistency, ever. So a man doing a big gesture, it's not gonna do as much of anything compared to a man who is consistent. It's insane how that is, because you're like, oh, I spent $100,000 on this gesture. We don't care. Where are you? You just tapped in, you just flexed your money. We would rather take a consistent man. Consistency is showing up, and that means so much. Caring about the day to day, caring about your woman day to day, what she experienced, how her day was, is she okay, is she safe, every single day communicating, building our relationship deeper, and showing that you actually want me or want a woman. That shows consistency. Is all. We don't really need you to have a whole bunch of money. We just want you to be a good man. Big gestures, doing all these things, flexing your money, having all these extravagant things is not going to make a woman fall in love with you. Consistency always wins over big gestures. Stable attention creates trust long term. Consistency is attractive. Stable attention creates trust in your guys' love. Someone can still like you and do big gestures but not do as much, but we don't trust that you like us, because another man over here will talk to us way more and give us more attention. So that is more proof that they care about us by actually caring about us every single day, like we could die tomorrow. That actually shows more trust long term and builds that with a woman. Consistency is more attractive. Consistency that you can message and talk to us and have conversations consistently, that's so attractive. Some men can't even have a conversation. They just think they're so pretty that they don't need to talk, and that we should just give them our bodies and souls. We need to have conversations. We need to have love and communication and build memories and romance, and all of this stems from just communicating about our day, about our futures, about our thoughts, about our plans, helping each other grow. If you can help a woman, help her get to one of her goals or meet something, or encourage her to be in some way, love on her, do something where it helps her, this vice versa. For a woman to help a man, encourage him, love him, keep him on the right path, tell him he's doing amazing, just communication and consistency, keeping up with each other's lives and wishing the best always for each other every single day. If it's a bad day, if it's a good, it's just showing up. That's what a marriage is. That's what a relationship is. What is a relationship? It just means showing up for someone every single day. And even friendships don't always do that. Some friendships do. They show up every day. But especially in your life partner, every day, that's your life partner. It's the person eventually, if you marry, you sell your soul to. You write a contract and you sign your worlds together. How could you not want to talk and be in each other's lives every day? If you don't want that, you guys are not a match, period. I don't know, no one can ever say anything other. I wouldn't believe them. I wouldn't believe them. If you don't want to show up in someone's life every day, you're just not a match. That's period. You don't like them that much. You might think you like them, or the idea of them, or the potential of what could be, but you don't like them because you don't want to talk to them every day for some reason. When you like someone, you want to and you're ready, not only when you like someone, but you're also ready for a relationship. You're ready to jump in and dive in to find your person and make true love happen. You want to text them every day. You want to allow that development of love to happen. If you're not ready for a relationship, you're still healing, you're still finding yourself, that is totally okay. Everyone's on their own path and their own journey. There's no rushing that. Heal first. Get your money, get stable, get your consistency and discipline down. Take care of yourself. Do the work for yourself, and eventually when you are ready, then start talking to women or start talking to men, and start talking to them every single day, developing that momentum, that trust to then literally fall in love. Hot and cold creates anxiety, not connection. The hot and cold, the up and down, the like here one day, gone, all of this is just gonna create overthinking and anxiety in a woman, also for a man, but usually men lead, right? Usually men are supposed to lead and women guide, not women lead. It's exhausting for a woman. She'll make your life a living hell and your children if you do have them. If a woman is leading, it's exhausting. I grew up in a family with my mom leads. So that's why I teach on this stuff too, because I grew up and lived in it and it's hell. I was I went through a lot, guys. If I could, I can't list. I would be here all night for all the things that hurt me growing up. And I was led by a woman, and I love my mom to death. She worked so hard. She works to this day 2 jobs. So I love my mom to death, and I forgive her for everything. But she was the leader, and I hair pulled, yelled, hit, nags, it's just stressed out for a woman. When a woman has to lead a whole family, and we're already emotional creatures, we're already emotional ass creatures, to lead a whole family and they have to make money to support everyone and have periods every single week and have pains and try to still love ourselves and care for ourselves when we have to like cook and clean for the children and on top of it make all the money. It's a lot for a woman to lead, and it should not be, in my opinion. I mean, there's everyone's gonna have their own say. From my life experience, men lead, women guide, period. I will not repeat the pattern of my grandma and my mom. I will not. Even if I am an independent woman, like I will not lead a family. I know what it happens. I know what happens. I've lived it. So again, hot and cold anxiety. It makes a woman, when you're all over the place, you're not disciplined, you're not stable, you're not consistent as a man. The hot and cold, the you're here, you're gone. What happens if one day you have a child? Are you gonna just be gone and just stop talking? Like, it's just, you just can't trust men like that. It's scary. There's no stability. There's no consistency. You can't even text someone consistently. You can't do anything consistently, can you? Or you're not ready for a relationship, right? So we have to really look at ourselves and focus. Love grows in predictability, not chaos. Love grows in predictability, not chaos. Love. The more we can feel comfortable in your space and it's just consistent and it's just happy times and there's no ups and downs, mood swings, and you doing this or doing, and then everything's messing up and there's just all this negative because your life isn't put together yet. So then you're feeding off negative energy and just always bad things happen. Bad things only happen in a person's life when they don't have their circadian rhythm. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think right now, but when the only reason why bad things happen to people is because they're putting off an energy that's not a good person. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Or they're moving in a frequency of fear, of lust, of shame, of depression, of anxiety, of who knows what. That is only when bad things happen. It's when you're doing something that compounds and eventually gets to bad things happening. When you're just being a good person always and just doing what's right and always, you don't have huge, if you have little problems, but like you have to be grateful because these only small little things, are not huge things, they're just small. So I'm saying this just so you guys can be aware that when if you bring chaos in any way to a woman who's a high value woman or a woman who's ready for a relationship, and again, we're emotional, we have an intuition, a third eye intuition, we can sense things. We already see that you are not prepared for a relationship. You don't maybe have your finances, you can't hold on a job, you're not working out, you're not taking care of yourself at all, eating healthy or working or anything for yourself. You're maybe using external things to heal your past trauma from your childhood or your current trauma, but you're just like, you only live once, YOLO, so let me just numb the pain. So all these things you're doing, when we are with you, we feel all your toxic, unhealed energy like that. Even if you're not even in person, I've mastered, I can just talk on the phone and it's a wrap from there. So I just want you guys to understand this, because love can only grow and like truly foster like when there's no chaos at all in your life. And when you put your two lives together, there's not chaotic energy, ups and downs, yelling, irritation, debating, attacking, anything of the sort of negative energy whatsoever. For a healthy, love, long lasting relationship that makes it in marriage, that stays happy even past it and forever, we need to have no chaos in each other's separate lives and then coming together. It should be that compatible of a match that there's no chaos. Like, think about that. If you find a person so much like you, so compatible to you, such your life partner that like there is not a friction whatsoever, and you guys are mature enough, if there was something that was off a little bit, you guys just simply talk about it. Oh, let's just actually do it like this because this is better for both of us. Okay, let's do it then. That makes sense, so we can be more happy, make more money, be more safer, be more secure, grow better. So we will work together to figure out why we both see different perspectives, and let's come to one, because this one, if we do research, makes sense that we would be happier and stronger and make more money. And so there's not, once you get to that point of just stableness, there's no chaos, and then anything that's little and you guys are a compatible match, it's like easy to just fly by that conversation like that if it's an uncomfortable conversation, right? Because you're mature, you can talk, you can do research, you know what I mean? The feminine reset. Value consistency. From this day forward, consistent men and women need to value consistency. Honestly, not even just in love and dating. Your whole life, the consistency and the stability and stableness of one's life feels so thriving. And you think that seems like it's a hell. You might think the opposite. You're like, that sounds like hell. Or that sounds like I'd be like drowning. Absolutely not. Until you've lived it, then I would say have your own opinion and live it for a good like 3 to 4 months. I would say, then tell me if your life is hell when you have stability and you have your shit together and your body is getting stronger and you're eating, like you have consistency and you do the same thing over. Tell me if you feel powerful or you feel like it's hell. Like, I don't think you're going to think that way. And I think that we can only make judgment on things in this world when we've actually lived it. Then you can put your opinions and your perspectives on a topic. Until then, you need to live it. You need to experience it. You can't have opinion. You can, but then it's just holding you back. If you have an opinion that's not, that you need to start doing it and try, then you're just holding yourself back from an amazing experience, an amazing growth, amazing transformation for yourself, your identity, your future wife, your future husband, your future kids. Like, you are holding yourself back by making an opinion that you haven't even tried, you haven't even experienced that life yet. If you experience something and you say you don't like it at all after experiencing it for a time, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story, right? So I need you guys to get to be consistent, have your lives inconsistent, and then, you will be grateful you did. You will be grateful that you did that. You woke up every morning and did that. You decided to take action. You had 24 hours in a day, and you made that happen. You liked a girl that much that you messaged her. In 24 hours, you messaged her one time to tap into a conversation. You will be grateful you did. Consistency is so simple. If you look at it like that, consistency is so simple. It's not so hard. As long as you just touch something, even if it's for 5 to 15 minutes, whatever you're trying to grow, just touch on it every single day or Monday through Friday if you have a schedule. Be consistent. Here are some affirmations for you to use. Consistency attracts me. Stability is romantic. I choose reliability. Choose steady. This is video 9, Unfiltered Feminine Wisdom. I got you guys. I'm here for you guys all. I want us all to just thrive. Just thrive. Be consistent. Make love happen. Find a compatible match with someone and work on that relationship every single day. Grow closer and closer. You can tell them anything and everything and share your whole life with them every single day, forever, and eventually live together and cook for each other and eat together and sleep together and make love together and watch movies together and travel together and experiences, beach, sunsets, like having that person, we all want this, that one person that anyone can let you down in this world, but that one person never lets you down. That one, your life partner never lets you down, because that's your person. Like, you are one heart. If they hurt you, they're hurting themselves. So there is no pain, but we have to do the work to get there, to become someone that can have a love like that. Or you're just using people to get yourself to level up, using people to make more money, using people's energy or bodies or souls just to get you to the next level. Absolutely not. Stop doing everything with anyone. Stop using women or using men, period. Do it yourself. Stay consistent and disciplined every single day on your own life, your own body and soul, mind, body, soul. And then find a person once you're developed, when you're ready for a relationship. Don't use people to try to piggyback, to try to get somewhere successful. That's fucked. And once you get there, how are you going to have it? That person's eventually going to leave you because they're going to know. It's like, and your relationships won't be as amazing because you literally use someone to get you there. Like, it's karma. This shit, the people find out. You're not hiding. Like, people will know, they'll feel it. People are just ready to, once they get successful, they're gonna leave. Like, it's, I don't believe in this way. I've seen it. I just can't. Like, don't use people to be in a relationship to get all the benefits of a marriage, or all the benefits of a female and her energy, or a man with his resources and his money spending you on food and places and nice things. Don't use each other just to be in a relationship, just to be successful or whatever your goals are. Absolutely not. We need to level ourselves first. Work on yourselves. This is easier. It's easier than using a whole other person, having to play all these games and like being a robot, saying the right things, and there's fighting. When you can put all the energy using someone or pretending in a relationship, to then you could just erase all of that, not even think of that, and just work all of that energy on yourself. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You're putting so many outputs in the wrong way. That's not going to lead you to a happy, fulfilling life, like a successful life. It's not. It's better to don't even think about dating if you're not ready. Don't even do it. Don't even message someone consistently, a girl or a guy, if you're not actually ready to endure every single hard conversation, every single hurdle. Like, if you're not ready to like show up every single day forever, for the rest of your life, in their lives, and live together and literally coexist, both worlds that are bad or good should be good when you're coming together. Why would you have a shitty life in another and bring it, or someone's good life in a shitty life that's struggling to? It's just not right. We should both have amazing lives before coming together, right? Of course, it's not going to be perfect. We're still all growing in our goals. No one's like whatever to the end. There's going to be forever goals, right? But we're not struggling or not stable or mentally, anxiety, depression, all of these things, using tools, using things to numb all the pain from your trauma, from your not healed. We can't be in this unstable, inconsistent, all over the place life and think we're gonna have like it's gonna be good for someone else. I don't know how those two correlates. All I can think is if they're not conscious, but they're using people to help them, to give them like either a release of some way, or companionship, because how lonely and sad they are with their own lives and how they're not successful. I don't know. I don't know. You guys can figure that yourself, but there has to be other reasons. But like, we all need to just focus on ourselves, period. Consistency, 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 consistency. I swear it will just change your life. Like, that simple. Once you can do this with your own life by yourself, with no one's help, no one's telling you, like your mom or your dad, to tell you what to do and how to live. You are just doing it for yourself and putting in the work yourself. You will be invincible. You will be invincible, period. And you will be able to have a healthy relationship, a happy, healthy relationship, long term, which is what everyone deserves and what everyone really truly wants. But we have to do the work inside and be consistent with ourselves. And if we need to use God or the universe to help manifest every day, talking to help you stay consistent, because you're about to like go off and touch a bad habit again, or you're gonna quit what you're supposed to be doing because you're like getting lazy or something, there's not enough time. If you need to talk to someone or do something and there's no one to talk to, like, we have our prayer, we have our namaste yoga, do a yoga stretch, we have manifestation, manifest journal for the universe. There's many ways to tap back into frequency and strength and wisdom and self-awareness in a moment. If you're feeling negative mind, you're like, oh, I don't want to do it. Or like, oh, you're like almost like procrastinating, or, finding ways to get out of something and stop being consistent because you're just not used to it. It's that beginning point. You're just not used to it. But I swear to God, once you develop discipline and consistency, and it's part of your identity. And honestly, right now, it's part of your identity. From this day forward, from this video, I'm installing in your brain like this. From this day forward, you are consistent and you are disciplined. That is part of your identity. So now that it's part of your identity, you show up no matter what. And whatever that one goal, that two goals, whatever it is, day to day that you need to stay healthy, stay alive, stay at peace, growing in knowledge or in your income, whatever you're doing, you show up no matter what. Even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, every single day, you are now a consistent, disciplined person in at least one thing, and maybe more eventually. I love you guys so much.